Hey, this is Corelli, and today I want to talk to you guys about fangirling! So, a couple of months ago, me and my family went on a Disney cruise for my little sister's quinceañera. And on one of the shows that they have on there, there was some guy, I didn't even know who he was. He played Peter Pan, and he was amazing. He could sing, he could act, he could dance, he could do just everything, the whole package. He was amazing. And I just kept talking about him all week, and I tried to find out more about him, but I couldn't even figure out what his name was. So I was pretty bummed out about that. And this past week, one of my brother's friends from college, turns out that he knew the guy. And not only did he know the guy got to spend the night at my brother's house. So that was pretty darn cool. So my brother calls me up, and I don't even believe what he's saying. And the second he was like, "You remember this guy that you told me about, Peter Pan from the cruise?" And I was like, "Yeah, it was pretty awesome." And then he starts talking to me, and he's like, "I was on the cruise, I was the one dancing and doing all that." And I start freaking out, because this is like my role model, basically. Like, I want to be just like him. I want to be traveling, singing, dancing, doing all that stuff. So I couldn't believe that this actually happened. So of course, I've never met anyone that I'm a huge fan of, and he's not even like super duper famous, but I'm his fangirl. If I see him on the side of the street, I will run up to him, I will pull out whatever I can, and he will sign something for me. So it was just a really big shock, and I think I kind of freaked him out, and I freaked myself out, because this had never happened to me before, so I didn't really know what to do. So yeah, so fangirling. My fangirling, I think, was a little on the creepy side, and it wasn't the best that I could have done, so it was pretty bad. But I was basically just like, oh my gosh, you gotta do this, this, and this, and I just wanted to get to know him and ask him all these questions, like they were just running through my head, and then all of a sudden it came to me. He probably gets these questions all the time when people find out who he is and what he's done. So I'm probably like, invading his privacy and stuff. So I just let it go. Woo. And, the last day that as soon as he was leaving the house, I got a video from my brother right before I went to Disney that day. And it was the most amazing thing. Take a look.
Goodbye now, Chloe. I love you.
Goodbye now! And although it doesn't seem like that big of a deal, it's just like, it's one person who like works on Broadway shows. Like, who cares? To me, it's like a really big deal that someone would just take time out of their day, and he may not even remember me like the day after tomorrow, but the fact that I have that video that says, "I love you, Corelli," that's kind of like a really big deal for me. It's like someone super duper famous, like, I don't know, Matt Smith, Tom Hiddleston, Chris Hemsworth, or whoever's famous nowadays. Someone like that. It's just little things like that that get to me, and I'm really happy for. Something I don't like about fangirling is when people take it a little to the extreme. For example, I'm not the hugest fan of My Little Pony. Like, I'm not a hardcore brony or anything. But I'll watch the show because my sister's a brony, so I'll watch it with her. And last year, I put up something saying support Derpy and whatever, and I had and this brony commented on the picture, and I was like, okay, cool, and we had a small debate about why I don't agree with some of the fangirls or fans of My Little Pony. And it was a peaceful, no one was disrespectful to each other debate. And out of nowhere, about 2 weeks ago, some random girl goes and she tells me off on about the My Little Pony picture, saying that I don't have any right to post a picture like that because I'm not a brony and I don't deserve to even have that on my profile. And it kind of upset me. It didn't really upset me because she was like 7 or 8 years old. But the fact that I was having a peaceful debate, it wasn't anything super duper bad or anything like that. But that you would just lash out and attack me like that, even though I've said nothing bad about you. I just said my opinion on a show, which was absolutely nothing negative. So yeah, just stuff like that, it really gets to me. Fandoms, I love fandoms, trust and believe. But it's just sometimes you need to tone it down a bit. And I understand that now because I feel really bad for creeping him out. Sorry, Sean, if you're watching this, or if you don't. But I'm really sorry for what I did. And just the rest of you guys. Like, let's be fans, but not like creeper fans that scare other people. Alright, that's all for today. Have a great day. Okay, bye.